Hey y'all, let's make some biscuits. What I'm starting with is a cup of plant milk. I'm using oat milk and a splash of apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to just set that aside. And then I'm also going to take a half cup of soy-free plant-based butter and add it to a bowl, nice and cold, and 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. That's what's going to make it easy. You need about this much salt. I don't know how much it is, a smidgen. And then you're going to need to cut that together. I got me a handy dandy dough cutter until it looks crumbly like this. Then you're going to add your milk mixture to your dough. Get you a wooden spoon and start mixing. You don't have to mix it a lot. You just want it to come together, and it's going to look shaggy like this, and you're going to think you did it wrong, but you did it right. Just keep this is exactly what you want. Then you're going to flour a surface, and I like to use this non-stick mat. It works the best for dough making. And dump this shaggy dough out onto this well-floured surface. You're going to need a lot of flour for this. Sprinkle some flour on top, and then you're just gonna lightly just smash the flour down. You don't need to knead this dough at all. You're gonna smash it down, and then you're gonna take a dough spatula or a metal spatula, and you're gonna flip this in half like so. Scoop it up under there and flip it. And you're gonna do that and smash it down gently with lots of flour like you did the first time, and you're going to repeat that process about 3 or 4 more times, and that's going to get layers in your biscuits. Make sure you turn the dough so it doesn't stick. And after you do your last pat down, you're going to flour your biscuit cutter or glass or whatever you have that's round and start cutting out your biscuits. Make sure you flour it or it's gonna stick. Real easy. Then you're gonna move some of the dough to the side so you can take your spatula and then scoop up under the biscuit so you can then place it on your lined pan. Easy peasy. That's why you really gonna want a spatula for this. It'll make it a lot easier because this dough is sticky. And these are gonna make some nice fluffy soft biscuits. And you want those biscuits to kind of sit right up next to each other, and that's gonna encourage them to rise up. So you just keep repeating that process, getting your biscuits out. And when you get this leftover dough, do not knead it. Just pull it together and just press it down like you did before and make more biscuits out of it. The more you knead it, the tougher your biscuits are going to be. So you just want to pat it down and then cut your biscuits, scoop them up and put them in the pan. Easy as that. Oh, don't forget to set your oven to 475, and these are going to cook for 15 minutes at 475 degrees. So then you're going to go around your biscuits. So you're going to just fluff the edges up, and that'll also encourage the biscuits to rise up instead of down from the pressing of the biscuit cutter. Just go around and fluff up each edge for each one of the biscuits, and that'll encourage it to go up instead of down or be, going the wrong direction. You want to fluff up, and then just take a minute to just clean up your space. I find if I go ahead and scrape this flour up, it's a lot easier to clean my mat. Just leave my mat down and wash it while it's on the countertop, and dry it while it's on the countertop like it's part of the space. And these are the biscuits after I took them out of the oven, and now I'm just going to butter them with some soy-free plant-based butter, because like I said, we got allergies around here. And you can already see that it's got some layers in there. Some of the biscuits are cracked on the top. That's because we just pulled those biscuits together and we patted them down, so it left them a little bit shaggy, so they got some cracks in the top. But that's okay. They're easy to open, easy to feel. And since I had my oven on, I went ahead and I popped my sourdough buns in the oven. I had those rising that I started yesterday, and I'm going to use these tomorrow to make black bean burgers. So that's how these look after they come out of the oven. I let the oven cool down a little bit before I put those in, and they smell so good. I wanted to eat those right then. Since I had the oven on as well, I went ahead and I put some Sweet Lauren cookies in the oven because those are allergen friendly for us. So here are our biscuits. These are some vegan sausages that we had to put inside the biscuits. These are the Sweet Lauren cookies that I went ahead and popped in the oven. And then of course we have our sourdough buns for tomorrow. So yeah, everything turned out just the way I planned. It's about time. Thanks for watching, y'all.